All right. Okay. And I covered this. But okay, now, what else did this Act of 1871 produce? I don't know if you can see it or not. Right here at the very bottom. It produced a new Constitution. And you're saying, no, impossible. It couldn't be. Yes, it is. It produced the Constitution of the United States of America. Well, that sounds the same. That sounds just like the ones our founding fathers died for, bled for, got lost body parts for, lost all their wealth for America. Oh no, that's not. This is in all caps, folks. All cap letters. Every single letter is in all caps. Okay, this wasn't ratified. This wasn't run by the states. This wasn't ratified by each and every state, by the majority of states, like it's supposed to have been. This is illegal as all get out. With the 13th Amendment gone, 14th Amendment in it is a sham. This does, you know what this does? This, talk about slavery. People say, oh, how the 14th Amendment, they freed the slaves and all that. Hey, this Constitution, Act of 1871, made us all slaves. Folks, we're all slaves. And I'll get into that in another video. Your birth certificate is not just a piece of paper to show when little Jimmy was born. No, no. It's more sinister than that, folks. If people want to protest and they want to uproar and they want to tear things up, you're protesting the wrong people. You're protesting the wrong things. Folks, in 1871, we was all made debt slaves. We're all slaves. That's why they fleece us of every dime they can get out of us. Okay? Now, if you want to protest somebody, Antifa, Black Lives Matter, all you nonsense hater groups, go protest Congress. Go protest. They're the ones that done this in 1871. But the president from every Congress, from 1871 to now, they know. I don't believe that they don't know. And they're just operating, they're continuing this charade, just sweeping things under the rug, trying to hide this from you. Our children go to public school. You know what do they get taught? Oh, we're a constitutional republic. Bald-faced lie, and I challenge anybody to prove me different. We are not a constitutional republic. I don't know how long I've been going. I don't want to make this very long. I don't want to bore you. Get into this just a little bit. Our original Constitution was ratified in 1788. Folks, it's gone. G-O-N-E, gone. That's not the Constitution we operate under today. The original Constitution that was ratified in 1788, it says Constitution for the United States of America. The only letter that's capitalized is the C and the A, okay? That's the only letters, the rest of them are small cap letters. You have two nouns here, the Constitution and you have America. They're capitalized. For. What's so important about for? This is for the people, by the people, we the people. In the original Constitution, let me show you something. Let's flip this whiteboard around. Here it is right here. This is what we got from the Act of 1871. All cap letters, of. O-F, of. It's not for. It was changed to of. The Constitution of the United States. This really should have read Constitution of the United States Corporation of America. Okay, but they took the letter for, the word for, and made it of. And that's what we're governed by. We're not governed by the original Constitution, folks. We've been lied to. We've been shanghaied. We've been hornswoggled. We've been blindsided. Nobody knew this. And they still don't want you to know. But it's all over the place. The good side to the internet is it's got all this information. Folks, I didn't believe none of this. I thought, no, we're a constitutional republic, blah, blah, blah. This can't be. So I started pulling up government documents. I started going on here. There's enough curiosity struck in me. I started pulling up government documents. And I'm like, holy cow, this stuff is so satanic, and so sinister, so evil and corrupt, it blew my mind. But you know what the sad thing about it is? You know what the sad thing about all this, folks? That's just as sad as what our government did to us in 1780 or 1871. Just as sad as that is, most people don't care. Most people could care less. It's working nice, it's operating fine, I don't mind paying a little bit of more property tax. I don't mind this, I don't mind buying permits to carry a gun. I don't mind putting a license plate on my car. The old saying, the frog, he's boiling a frog. Folks, we've been boiled off the bone here. We've been boiled off the bone. Figure it up. From 1788 to 1871. That's all our constitutional republic lived. Okay, that many years, however many years that is. Just that little short period of time is all our constitutional government lived. The European bankers, the lying bunch of crooked lawyer politicians got in there and they just destroyed what our founding fathers created by the hand of God. See, they come against God. They didn't just come against me and you. I would not want to be in their shoes on Judgment Day standing before God. No way, no how. And, they already have many of them. Okay, let's get back to the Whiteboard. The original Constitution was ratified in 1788. Much blood and wealth and lives was given for that. Swept under the rug, gone. Nobody cares. It's a long time ago. Who cares? Who cares? It's a long time ago. We're in 2017. Who cares? I care. I care. You should care. Like I said, sad thing, majority of people don't give a crap. Okay. We went through this Constitution for the United States of America. Capital letter A, capital letter C. Our God-given rights became privileges, folks. Oh, here's the difference. Now, I don't mean to insult your intelligence. But, folks, the reason I'm bringing this to you is not to show you how smart I am, but it's to show you how much I did not know and to show you how much I have learned. I care. And when I started finding this stuff out, it blew my mind. Okay? The difference between your rights and privileges. Your rights are given by God. We had all kinds of rights until 1871. What are rights? I can sum that up in one word. What is a right? Freedom. Freedom with responsibility. You have responsibilities with that right. Okay? Not a whole lot of responsibility, not a whole lot of, hey, I did it, going on. Not a whole lot of people standing up and saying, hey, it was my fault. Not a whole lot of people taking responsibility, but boy, they want them rights. But you ain't got them. freedom to travel, to marry, own a pet, own land, own a car. You think you own that house? You think you own the property you bought? Let me tell you something. If you owned it, you would not be paying property tax under a constitutional republic. Get your deed out. You got your place paid off? Get your deed out. Look on the top part of that. Does this say owner? No, it don't say owner. Okay? It says tenant or occupant on there. Boom. Okay, don't pay them property tax and see the state don't come in and take it. That does not happen under a constitutional republic, but it happens under the corporation of the United States of America. Now, folks, can you lose a right? Yes, you can lose your right. Okay, under our constitutional republic, you had a right to carry a gun without a permit, concealed or not concealed, but you never had the right to brandish that weapon, to scare people with that weapon. Your rights stopped when they violated my rights. There's a couple foundations to a constitutional republic. Okay, number one is no victim, no crime. We have so many victimless crimes. Go out here and get a speeding ticket. You're a criminal. The state has become the victim. Under the Constitution, original Constitution, that would never happen. That would be a victimless crime. Okay? Can you lose your right? Yes, you can lose your right, but abuse of that right. Okay? Always it was that way under a constitutional republic. If you use that right to harm others, you lose that right. If you use that constitutional right to harm others. Now you lose a privilege for any reason or for no reason. What is a privilege? Definition, my definition of a privilege, I didn't even look this up, was something given by authority is a privilege. It's either by a parent, a guardian, or the government. Almost always, probably 99% of the time, almost always you have to buy a license, permit, or pay a fee. It's all a tax. Don't make no difference what kind of title you put on it. When the government takes your money, I don't care what they give you in return, it's a tax. Okay? If they're taking money from you, it's a tax. I don't care what kind of permit or what kind of license they hand you, it's a tax. A tax, and can be revoked for any reason or for no reason. Folks, we're in a pickle here, and we have been since 1871. Can something be done? If we have politicians that we elect in office that rise up and say, you know what, we're going to expose this. We're going to turn the clock back on this. We're going to give people back their rights. If we have enough people that care enough and that will participate enough, pressure these people running for office, and if they will make a commitment to restore our rights, clean up to the White House. Donald Trump, I just wish you would let me know which Constitution you're talking about that you want to restore in America. You say you want to give America back to the people, you restore the ratified Constitution of 1788. Because as far as I'm concerned, the other one ain't worth the paper it's written on. As a matter of fact, as far as the law is concerned, it's treason. It's not worth paper it's written on. Okay, and then later we're going to get into the courts. We have admiralty courts. Another staple of a constitutional republic is you have common law courts. We don't have no common law courts. We don't have common law judges. Okay, we got a remnant of a republic because we do have a jury. Okay, but that's a smoke screen to the admiralty court. which is law of the sea. Man, this goes so deep and it's so sinister. There's so much. Folks, I'm going to do another video later. But please, take this, get on the internet, get on YouTube. All you got to do is type in the Act of 1871, and that'll take you everywhere else you want to go. Everywhere else you need to go. There's people long time before me that done had this figured out. Me, I was in denial. I'm as patriotic and love my country, love my God as much as anybody else. I was in denial, folks. It's just like a drug addict. Been in denial about being a drug addict. I was the same way over this until I started pulling it up. And you know what? When I swore that oath to the Constitution, twice for the military, once in 1975, December 1975, I took the oath. I thought I was swearing an oath, and I was in my heart swearing an oath to the original Constitution. When I went on active duty in January of 1976, I swore oath again to that Constitution. In my heart, I was swearing an oath to the original Constitution, to that ratified Constitution from 1788, that Constitution from 1776, and all the things our founding fathers done. I, in my heart, thought I was, and I did, swear allegiance to that Constitution, not to some bald-faced lie, corrupt, evil corporation. Folks, we've been lied to, we've been duped. Look it up and keep looking for my next video, folks. This is Sky Mo. Thank you, I'm out.